Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a GW Tiger P, the Tier 8 German SPG, and we're on the west spawn of Karelia. And the name of the commander, well, that commander is entilzhar. And battle has commenced, and the Porsche version of the Tiger, the SPG version, is underway. Now, they never actually got around to building this particular Arty because they didn't have that many hulls left over after Porsche failed to win the contract for the Tiger tank. But most of the hulls that they did have were being converted into Ferdinands. And they were too busy building the Ferdinands to actually get around to putting together the GW Tiger P. Now, many of you who were lucky might have actually seen a Ferdinand at Tankfest last year. As part of the Tiger celebrations, they had the Ferdinand over from the museum in Germany. Or was it in the United States? I think it was United States actually, but anyway. Okay, we've got some targets straight away, but entilzhar's not dialed in yet fully. There are some just over to. That's it. Just needs to get them into the view, and T-34 rounds out straight away, and it lands next to the T-34. But it still does some damage, 292 hit points. And one of the targets has gone down straight away. Now, he's got a 37.2 second reload. I'm not using the vanilla client this time. I'm using the Aslains mod, so you can actually see reload time as well as the shell count. Now, he's only got 15 rounds of ammo in this GW Tiger P, so he has to be careful about how he uses them. He's carrying 10 rounds of standard ammo. First round out, or second round out I should say. 422 hit points of damage to the ISM. Now he was carrying 11 rounds of standard HE and 4 rounds of premium. And there's an ELC Evan right on the centre of the map, or rather near the centre of the map, but he's spotting for his team. And I think that entilzhar's going to put a round in there very shortly. He knows where it was last seen. In fact, it's still there, and it can still be seen. He's loaded, but he's going to go for these heavies. He'll get more stun assist off this lot. Oh, look at them! Massive amount of damage here. He actually damaged the 110, the Lorraine 40T, the ISM, the AMX M449. That was a very worthwhile shot. And I'm sure he's going to pick up some stun assist here because I would at least hope so, because he stunned a lot of tanks with one shot. No, it doesn't appear he is picking up any stun assist. But the enemy team are pressing the south route, and they're coming through in force, almost like a wolf pack. And if it carries on like this... Oh, he's got a Bombardier! He took out the ISM and the AMX M449. And I understand that this was his first Bombardier. My God, that's fantastic. They just grouped too close together and he put a round in there and he took out 2 at once. Now, apparently, entilzhar's team are in the enemy cap. They managed to go the north route, and because the resistance was fairly weak, they managed to get through, and it's only a few seconds now, and they will have capped out. And in fact, they are urging them to cap because the enemy team is almost at their cap. And they've done it. They've capped out. They've won. And he's trying a quick shot at that ELC as it retreats to try and get back to the cap in time to reset it, but it was too late. And it's a victory. So it was a third-class tanker for entilzhar in the GW Tiger P. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. And considering how few rounds he actually fired, this shows the amount of damage he did to those tanks when he hit them. But best of all, he picked up his very first Bombardier. For some players, it can take you an awful long time to get it, because it is a matter of chance sometimes that two tanks come together at the right moment and you take them both out. But this was one of those moments, and he took out the ISM and the AMX M449 with one shot, and he must have been very pleased with that. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he was highest on damage on his team, 2,185. In fact, actually, he was highest overall of all the teams. He did the most damage, probably because there were multiple hits. He managed to get the highest number of kills on his team. In fact, it's joint with the other team, joint highest total. And when it came to base XP, well, he was second with 617 experience points. He fired only 4 rounds. Got 2 direct hits, 2 penetration, and 10 splash. So you can see he was hitting multiple tanks with one shot. He did 2,185 hit points of damage, all from more than 300 meters. He hit 6 of the enemy, but only killed 2 of them. But he did do stun assistance damage of 389 hit points off 9 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 34,526 credits. And after ammunition resupply, he still had 26,206 credits. He received 926 XP, but it was ×3 to the first victory of the day, and he had a personal reserves bonus, so he took home 3,704 XP in total. And that must have been very useful, because this battle was incredibly short. It only lasted 4 minutes 8 seconds, but it contained his first Bombardier, and I'm sure he was very pleased about that. That was an exceptionally good Bombardier. He fired it into the wolf pack, and it worked. It worked beautifully. So well done, entilzhar, and congratulations. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in the next video.